At least that's what my mother-in-law says.
Most mother-in-laws do.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't say anything to me.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, well, not everybody can have a life like me. I'm beautiful.
Hey.
I'm bald. Never mind.
None of my mother-in-laws say anything to me anymore.
That's because you removed them from your life. It was a smart decision. All right, just trying
I
to get...
hardly ever talk to mine.
So we are recording.
Oh.
That's all right. Yours is in Idaho,
Yeah.
right? Do you get along with your mother-in-law, since we're kind of on the subject?
I get along with her. Like, I don't not get along with her.
Is she kind of like quiet and shy like your husband?
No.
Is Kevin's dad kind of quiet and shy?
No.
She's in Idaho, so she's a
Not
little
really.
obsessed with potatoes.
Yeah.
I'm
just
obsessed with
little.
potatoes.
See, mine's more like a hunger thing. I didn't really end the relationship. I just keep them in crates up in the attic.
Oh. Well,
I've told you about that. There's better places to hide bodies.
Russ knows them.
Have you ever been in my attic?
No, I've never been in your attic.
Oh, there you go.
And I pray to God I never end up there.
That's where you hide the
Hey,
bodies.
relationships don't end. I just keep you in a crate up in the attic.
Okay, Mr. Bates.
Strokes your bones at night.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm a little,
that was
intimidated and just a little bit scared.
That was the wrong image to put in my head. He strokes your bones at night?
Whoa! I actually did not intend that one, believe it or
I'm
not.
shocked.
That's exactly what I thought, and I didn't want to say it.
And I sing that nice song, Soft Kitty, Kitty, Kitty.
It's soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Sweet kitty, happy kitty, purr, purr, purr. This is so going on the show. I don't care.
Which is why RHR should never sing as a group.
It's astounding. Life is fleeting. Sorry, I'll stop. So yeah, we are recording. We are here.
Lose control.
I remember. Yes, we are at World HorrorCon, and we have Carter Reid with us.
That's me.
A sponsor of the
Yay.
podcast of Jess's movie review. Jess, the geek girl.
Well, you guys are awesome.
Well, no, you are awesome, and the Zombie Nation is awesome.
You're not saying that loud enough. You need to shout that a little bit louder.
The
so everyone can hear.
Zombie Nation is awesome.
That was satisfying. I enjoyed that.
I look forward to my Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I have to say, your Betty White kicked ass.
I think Betty White unzombified kicks ass, so you just add a little bit more to her.
She's
That's
one
how
of
morale's
those,
kicking.
she's one of those old ladies that I could cuddle with without a problem.
Oh man, that's a mental picture I just did not need in my head.
That just overwrote the Bones visual. I'm just saying.
I was trying to get that out of my head.
That was pure awkwardness. I think you
Well,
just.
good job.
I'm gonna need a pencil in about 15 minutes to kill the brain cells that just got imprinted on. That's all right.
So let's talk the Zombie Nation. When did this start and why?
Zombie Nation started about 2 years ago and just came about with my need to actually just do nothing but start drawing. And from then it's kind of grown to kind of a morbid obsession and a way to give my mother-in-law a hard time. So she's never going to hear this. It's mostly to give my mother-in-law a hard time.
Yeah, I doubt she listens to the show because we have panda porn. So
Panda porn?
yes,
You know, she's kind of kinky that way. She might be into that.
we all are. We become obsessed with Cheetos, beanbags, and pandas. I don't
It's
know
the only
why.
way to get them to reproduce. You just got to give them something.
So now, when you first started, did you start with the three characters, or how did that happen? I haven't gone back far enough yet, I guess.
No, I just started scribbling, and then I just started channeling the voices in my head, and they just started having their own personalities. So that's when I started making characters for it.
And so you do the 3 comics, and then in between, sometimes you do some extras.
Yeah, I get bored with anything that I do for any extended length of time, so I like to mix it up with different random comics as well as different, just more serious stuff.
More serious stuff, like Cthulhu. I mean,
Like
what's more
taking my neighbors and turning them into horrible undead abominations that walk the earth forever, hungering for the flesh of the living. That kind of thing.
I love the daughter and father moment Just what was it? Last week or was it the week before?
Yeah. Is that the one where my daughter was possessed by Satan?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
was
Yeah,
epic.
that's a true story.
Was
That
hearing
happened.
something underneath the bed. Yeah.
Yeah, she comes into my room at night and she tells me that she starts hearing voices in her room. So I, of course, have to flip out and think that she's going to be having her head spinning like a top, and up comes pea green soup, and I just burst in and embarrass my wife with it.
That's awesome.
I love giving them a hard time.
See, I'm lucky. Whenever somebody throws up, I tend to throw up myself, so I don't have to deal
So
with
you
that.
don't have to deal with it?
No.
Bastard, that's
Yes.
a great idea.
It's perfect. Because nobody wants to watch the fat guy throw up. Nobody.
I don't want to watch anybody do that.
No.
Oh.
So now you also do zombie reviews.
Sure.
You've been a zombie fan for how long?
Since probably I was a tiny little munchkin kid and came down the stairs so that I could watch Night of the Living Dead when I shouldn't have. And it was all pretty much downhill from there.
High five that one. That's
All right.
awesome. Yeah.
George Romero, he's the man.
He is. Even his new stuff. I know people are going like, well, he just got way too political. I'm like, have you watched his movies? Every single one of his movies is political, okay?
Oh, yeah, he makes a statement with every single one of them.
Every line almost is some sort of statement backing up his beliefs.
It's
So.
like criticism of capitalism or, various social issues. That's what
Which
he
is
does.
really bizarre that I like him so much.
Could be.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like
Shocker.
is Survival of the Dead. 'Cause that,
Was that the
man.
island one?
That was the island one.
I thought it was okay. It had an interesting kind of concept to it, but
I like the concept. It's just that the CG was so badly done.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not so great.
Yeah.
I like practical special effects when it comes to my zombies.
I did like the Diary of the Dead with
That
the
wasn't
whole
bad.
video camera kind of concept. I thought that was interesting. I was a little disappointed with the whole safe room thing. I thought that was a little too easily ending a movie.
Yeah, that's not so good. I can't imagine spending any length of time in there due to extreme claustrophobia. If they'd open that up and there'd be nothing but bloodstains on the wall.
Well, you want to become a zombie, so
Oh yeah, I'm not going to a safe room. I'm flinging myself to the zombies. It might be awesome. You don't know.
I've seen Oz zombies. It does look kind of cool.
They seem to be having a good time.
So now I have to bring up another point. So everybody that listens to the show on a regular basis knows that Tommy Boy here has been on an extreme diet with the gastric bypass, and you have been tormenting me with hot dogs.
Oh my gosh. Yes, phosphates. I love them.
Your gas station hot dogs.
Yeah. Not just hot dogs, but gas station hot dogs.
It's the Bahama Mama for Maverick. I cannot resist its siren charms.
Is it the cheddar
So
one
good.
or
No,
just the regular?
It's just the pure Bahama Mama goodness.
And I'm a little disappointed in the whole fact that you have all those toppings to choose from, and all you choose is ketchup and mustard.
Well, I'm a purist. I like to have all my lips and buttholes compressed into a very tight, oddly disturbing shape so that I can consume it.
That just
is that
changed.
wrong?
No, I just changed the whole image of Betty White. So,
Now, if you really want to have
Betty
a good
White,
time,
the one
you gotta,
person Chuck Norris is afraid of.
yes, that's true.
if you really want to have a good time, you go up to the person behind the counter and you hold that hot dog and you stare at it suggestively and you say, I want this inside me, and you're gonna get some looks. I'm just saying, they will throw you out, and you're completely innocent.
You get it for free because they just ask you to leave.
There you go. I see. I like that idea, but I couldn't even take a bite of it right now. Give me a couple more months. So anything else that you're working on? Now, you were talking to me about something a little earlier.
Books. That's my next step. I need to get books going, and I think I'm going to be publishing through Lulu. And as long as I've got at least 2 or 3 books by the time I hit Conduit in a couple months, I'll be pretty happy guy.
Yeah, I will definitely
Sweet.
be getting one. I've loved your work. You did a penciling drawing of my wife and I that I just adore. It's the first drawing I think my wife and I have ever had done of us.
Really?
And we're zombied. So
That's awesome.
It's going to be hung in a very great place in our home
So
with
doing
lights.
something serious like that every once in a while really breaks up the monotony of funny things. Ugh.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
I like to spread it out.
So now, how long have you been actually drawing? When did you start picking up the pencil and start?
Pretty much I was a hyper kid in school, and
I can't see that.
No, I know it's odd. I
Yeah.
don't know how people can get that, but it was either that or my parents would basically give me drawing tools. And it was either sit there and draw, or I would end up in detention. So I had a choice: either I could be an artist or I could be a criminal, and I'm a really short guy. So if I go to prison and I'm just way too pretty to go to prison,
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm going to end up being somebody's boyfriend, and that's not going to work out.
See, my thing is I'm the short, fat, bald guy, so I would definitely be somebody's Bubba's baby. Yeah, that would be as simple as that. So thezombienation.com, new comics up Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Movie reviews when you post them, or is there a timeline?
I don't have a schedule for that. I just if I see something that I like, I just start writing about it. If I like it, great. If I don't, then I won't.
And you will be at Conduit.
Sure.
You're going to be doing some awesome stuff there. You've got a lot of your artwork here for sale and at Conduit. I love your zombie family, and I'm putting the next one on the WPI truck.
That's awesome.
And thank you so much, Carter. Anything you guys want to... You've been quiet, Jess, looking at your computer and ponies.
It's all good.
I have never seen anybody
hey, whoa.
with that many tabs on her screen.
I like tabs. I just have
Each
to
with a
ask.
pony on it?
I
Each
have
with a
that when I
pony.
do the panda
Yeah.
porn.
Okay,
It's-
I have a question though, a legitimate question.
Oh, man.
Where
I'm
where
intimidated now. Hang on.
Where did the ideas come for the Left 4 Dead 3 characters? Because
Oh,
I
I-
love those.
I love that game with love that borders on something obscene. And I can't help but speculate on the next one and the next version of Left 4 Dead 3. So I just started going, okay, what is the most ridiculous thing I can possibly imagine shooting with an assault rifle? So, and then when I stopped thinking about the in-laws and fantasizing about what that would be like, I started thinking, okay, midgets. Oh, man, you get a couple midgets on top of each shoulder, give each one like a board with a nail in it, and that's a scary threat. So what if I turn them into zombies, and we have 2 midgets with boards with nails in it, and those are some bosses in Left 4 Dead 3.
And I have to put a disclaimer here. Residual Huntings Revive does not encourage or support anyone that wants to hunt down their in-laws. Just needed to say that.
We'll laugh our butts off over it, but we don't support
We don't
it.
support it whatsoever.
For pure legal purposes,
For
I don't
legal.
support it either, but just between you and me and the audience and the wall and everybody else on the face of this earth, I totally do support that.
Awesome, Carter.
So when you
Okay.
do your families on the back of the car and that, we were wondering when you were going to do like the full zombie animals, not just heads.
Not just the heads.
I've got dogs and
Yeah.
cats available right now. So,
Awesome.
yep, I've got those. I've even been thinking, you know what? Some people are really attached to their goldfish. Maybe I'll stick like a zombie goldfish on the side of that as well.
We need some pigs, some mini pigs.
Yes.
Well,
some of those
wouldn't
little,
it just be
fat
like
little pigs people
a
have.
very small Cthulhu fish?
I've got a couple of Cthulhu fish over there.
He's got some magnet ones, too. Now, I also think for 2012, you need to do a zombie elephant and a zombie jackass.
For the political people
Yeah.
who want
Yeah.
their
There you
politics
go.
and their zombies mixed together.
And maybe even like some, Revolutionary War soldier for the Tea Party. I think
can
that
see
would be
that.
awesome.
Or like a zombie. I have no zombie Sarah Palin. That ought to work.
That'd be hot.
Oh,
That'd be really
Oh,
hot.
no.
Because, yeah, he does have a thing for Sarah Palin.
Sarah,
now
you
I
know
have-
I love you.
And
He
now I
knows
have
what
another
street she
visual that
lives
will
on.
never get out of my head.
Sarah, if you ever want to be on the show, baby, I would invite you in a heartbeat.
So you're stalking her? God, I was so respect.
You know, a few weeks. Yeah, there we go. George Washington zombie. So, what was it?
awesome.
Last year, we had some downloads in Alaska, and I just
yeah?
happened to be pinging in the same neighborhood as Sarah Palin. So every
Which
now
I
and
don't
then,
know. I don't know which is more disturbing: the fact that he knows which neighborhood is hers.
Yes. So your
Probably.
fetish for stalking for Sarah Palin has
Fetish
gone
is a-
so deep you
No,
actually
no,
know
Very,
exactly
very
what it is.
fan-based monitoring. Stalkering is a bad. It's a very
I have actually
derogative term.
I have never ever followed her
It's
around,
a
but I know where
derogative
she
term.
lives.
It's just fan-based watching and protecting.
There's just something about those hips. Oh,
See, you realize it's just a short step. It's a short step between this
From
and
one hip to
wanting
the
to
other
wear
one?
someone's skin, and by wearing someone's skin, being born again into a new world, right?
it puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again.
That's right.
Where's the poodle in the basket?
Yeah,
Give
that
a little
would be.
Silence of the Lambs going on there.
Yeah. Sarah Palin would be a zombie Sarah Palin. Yeah.
Well, I gotta admit, as politicians go, most of them being extremely old white guys, she's not bad on the eyes. I won't lie about that.
no. I mean, if you were to put her next to Hillary
Ow.
and Nancy
Ow.
Pelosi,
Ow.
tell me,
No.
which one are you going to look at? I mean,
There's really only one choice.
I mean, Come on, if they were the last 3 women on a desert island.
Well, you're going to have to go with Sarah Palin because she's the only one who knows how to handle the guns.
And not only that, you could eat Nancy Pelosi and Hillary, and I'm sure it would still be.
They'd
probably be a little
delicious.
bitter.
No, it would probably be like veal because I don't imagine they get a lot of
Stringy.
exercise.
Yeah, a little stringy.
Plus, that would actually make my father-in-law actually happy because he loves Sarah Palin.
Does he?
And
Yeah.
I don't know if I can have a lot in common with my in-laws because then it's like worlds colliding.
Multiple universes, things like that.
Yeah.
How did we get off on this? Oh, yeah, it was my fault, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Just remember, the Democrats are sexier.
Huh?
Whoever wants to get a piece of elephant, I'm just saying.
Who wants to hang out with a jackass?
So again, I'm horrified, and I'm the guy obsessed with zombies. just for the record, I want you to understand how horrifying that statement actually is. When the guy who draws zombies every single day is like cringing internally and just, oh god.
We can always do some panda news.
That's true. Okay, let's add a little panda porn to that. We're good to go.
All right. Hey, thank you, Carter. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
TheZombieNation.com. You have an online store where you can pick up your Cthulhu fish and a lot of your other items. It's an awesome thing.
You bet.
And we are so proud to have him as a sponsor on the
Yes.
show.